I'm so sad. Everything they told about you. No, I was going to use her headphones so I didn't have to be all strapped in, but I forgot she come and got her PlayStation and stuff. So I have no idea how charged this thing is right now, the headphones. Her headphones tell you if it's low, medium, or high charge. This one doesn't. Muscle relaxers, ibuprofen. Oh, start kicking in sometime soon. Okay, now what? I need to go to your. Well, I go to subscriptions.
Yeah.
And then. I think it was like up at the top. It should have been. What's yours called again?
Koja. Cojah. Gaming.
Now, if I go to the search bar up here, will it and put in that? Will it find that, or do I have to just?
Yeah, you can put it in the search bar.
All right.
Did my stream pop up for you, hon? Okay.
What was it again?
Cojah Gaming.
O-A-H. Cojah Gaming.
Yes.
Now I figured it would have come up by now.
Or you can look up Assassin's Creed Shadows. Is the 2 dots a colon or a semicolon? I always get the two mixed up.
Cojah Gaming.
Yes, with a space between the two.
There isn't a way to just move back. I hate the search bar on YouTube. Or not the bar, but the way you type it in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
My onigiri has twosome rice and generous fillings.
I love how
Would you like to try?
humongous he is compared to everybody.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to... Okay, what was the other thing you said? Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed Shadows. Plural. And then colon. You know what? Because you bowed to me, I will not kill you. Wait, no, you're in the clan of the enemy.
Assassin's Creed, what now?
Assassin's Creed Shadows,
Uh-huh.
colon, chilling with dad.
Oh,
My skills have grown.
I wish my feet would stop hurting.
Why are you having problems with your feet?
They are wet, pain from the marching we do.
They will march us until we drop, I fear.
oh my God, what the hell, man?
What did you do?
My stomach.
I got a question for you, Dad. When you go to your subscription pages, or your subscription page, does it let you, like,
It takes more energy.
go through the people you're subscribed to?
Can't we ask our commander to feed us better?
I mean, I go over to subscriptions on the far left, and then it shows me all the subscriptions, and there's a big long line of all the subscription people. There it is, I found it. Alright, it finally popped up. Alright, I think I'm in there now. Right now, it looks like you're standing there talking to two guys, and one, they look like they got wine jugs in their hands.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes.
Alright, you just now drew your staff thing out. Okay. Oh, you got me talking on here? Yeah, hear me now. I'm probably not supposed to be cussing on here, am I?
That's alright if you cuss. I just chopped the dude's arms and head off.
My weapon sings.
And I use it still. The
I
combo
think
is still
about
my
a 20
favorite
second, maybe 25-second delay.
weapon. Okay.
No, about a 15. About 15.
Okay.
Can you still hear
Oh,
me?
he found it. Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, that way I can set my microphone down.
See if I can turn you up. I cannot. That's alright. It's time to show him where Yasuke shines, hon.
If death comes from here, I am ready.
I may surprise you.
I mean, they're attacking me. I think these are outlaws. Outlaws.
So how far are you in?
Truthfully, story-wise, I'm just now in Act 2 because I've spent a lot of time just adventuring. but here, I'll show you my objectives board. So this group of people right here, the Shinbakufu, are like your primary targets. This one, the top one, and then the bottom right and the bottom left, you kill them in Act 1. And then you get access to these 3, this one, and this one in Act 2. And then all these other surrounding things are like side missions. I've spent a majority of the time just exploring and doing side stuff. Because this game is just too much fun.
We must have a little bit better connection than the last time, because it's actually somewhere between 8 to 12 seconds.
Oh, nice.
So that's a little bit better, because it was like 30, almost 40 sometimes.
Dang. And then for proof,
Now, is there only one main character in this one?
There is not. So the one I'm playing as now, his name is Yasuke. Think of him as the brute. He's all about like upfront warfare.
Like a tank.
Yeah. And then you have another character called Nawe, which I will switch to her. I gotta leave this area first because it's
I mean, you don't have to do all that. I was
restricted.
That.
Oh no, it's fine. I wanna.
So how many are there?
Just 2.
Alright, so you got the guy and the girl.
Yeah, you got the guy and the girl, and basically, you know how like in all the older games, the character you played as was able to do everything.
Right.
They kind of did away with that and split it up between 2 protagonists. You have the samurai, which is Yasuke, and then you have the shinobi, Nawe, and the Yasuke, he's all about like upfront warfare. He's able to use the kanabo, which is a heavy war mace, naginata, which is the Japanese polearm, the long katana, and then bow and arrow, and then a Teppo rifle. And then Nawe, I don't know if you can see her in the background. She's all about your high mobility and stealth.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. But she's more of the assassin type. He's more of the...
Yeah. Precisely, yeah. For her, the weapons she has access to is just a regular short katana, Kusari Gama, which is the sickle and the meteor hammer, and then a Tanto hidden blade combo.
Go back a sword. Back to the swords again. I like that one. What's the next one? I kind of like the white sheath for that one. Oh, I like the dragon one. I'd like to have the first blade you showed me with the dragon one would be cool. Can you actually do that where you take... Oh yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah, you can. So.
I'm guessing you get different things for the different. Yeah, I like that sword. That was wicked. Get different perks for different better strength and stuff for the different handles and.
So changing like the handles and the sheath and whatnot is purely cosmetic. Um, but like each sword, each different weapon will have different uh, uh,
Oh, I see it now.
stuff on. You'll see it on the right.
Yeah, I see it now.
But right now for Nawe, I'm running the Katana and the Kusarigama. In like actual combat, she's not as good in actual combat as he is. Like she's not as strong, doesn't hit as hard, and has less health.
This place is hostile.
However, she is fast as hell.
Right. So I would guess she probably doesn't hit quite as hard, but she's faster and he's slower and hits harder.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And then like there's a lot of things that he cannot climb.
Now, do you have to use one or the other in certain different areas to progress through the game? Like you have to use one, or
So
choose one?
for the first act, you'll get access to just Nawe.
Right.
When you get into the second act, you'll get access to Yasuke and Nawe, and you can pretty much do almost everything as one or the other, but there will be certain certain missions that, or certain parts of certain missions where you have to play as one or the other, or both.
For the most part, you can pick.
Yes. Like I have put, let's see. Well, let me save in here. I've put 41.5 hours into this game, and it released last Thursday. And I'll say probably maybe 2 hours of my gameplay has been with Yasuke. Because
This little bit of delay that we're hearing, does that show up on your video, or is that just on my end?
I can barely hear it, which means it'll probably barely show up on the thing.
I mean, I can certainly hear it.
Stuart taught me well.
It's fine. It doesn't bother me unless it bothers you.
Oh no, I just kind of figured if they're making the videos, they want them to have the sound quality.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I barely hear it, so I'm sure it probably doesn't pop up on the thing.
No, but the lag is a lot better than the last time we did that. It's literally around it. Sometimes you can pick it up. But average is about
Right.
Now, I don't hear myself. But I hear you on that.
What's your favorite thing? Oof. This is the first Assassin's Creed game where you can go prone, Dad.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Time. And then there's also a skill that you can unlock to where you will not take fall damage, but you have to roll beforehand.
You have to hit the button to roll with
They'll
music
get
around.
what's coming.
Yeah.
kind of like what was the other one with after you get level 25 or whatever, you have to hit the button, and then eventually you can speed up and then not have to
That one was Odyssey, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
That was actually one of my more favorites. I would like to get
Practice makes perfect.
I own the DLCs for that game, Dad. You can download it off my account and play it.
The Ox butchered those men.
Never had the money to get the deal. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get start my little...
You are the abbot?
Yes, the Ox has ordered his men to bring us back here. I tried to escape, but they caught me.
I'm going to kill the Ox. When will he show?
Rest of the Bishop. He'll be here soon to address my brothers and sisters.
Then that will be my moment to strike.
Honestly, I have no idea.
No, please, you must help my people. And Nakamura Tadashige, the man who tried to protect us.
I will wait for the Ox, but you must go.
That's kind of what I'm going to do with this one. I'm definitely going to go for the Platinum Trophy for this game.
I'm ready to see this bastard.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this is a main mission. I've kind of just been shying away from, not really intentionally either. Just been having too much fun just playing the game.
Ordered my arrest along with these poor monks and forced them to return. They left Tanjo-san for a reason.
Almost
We all
42.
42?
Yeah. It's been the only game I've played since it came out, except for like an hour of Phasmophobia with Cody.
I haven't played anything since, 2 days, for 3 days after we played Civilization together.
Monks of Tanjo-san.
I did that Civilization.
Years
like,
ago, Hashiba Hideyoshi massacred you for helping the Besho clan in our time of need. Can you smell it? Blood lingers in the air, stains the earth.
That's him.
Honestly, that's
I know who you are.
The land remembers what transpired here. My friends, why have you forgotten?
Your anger is wasted, Beso Haramasa. The war is over. Your clan leaders knew it. That's why they surrendered.
Lord Tadashige, there was a time we called each other brothers. And yet, you kept these monks hidden from me. Where is the great lord I once knew? Where is his conviction?
I'm trying to learn the military side of it.
My conviction cost me everything.
I mean,
Just
I
like your
have a
own
good idea
misguided
about
convictions
war,
will
but
cost
I
these
guess
men
military side
everything.
My friend, these men have nothing to lose. Nobunaga's dog already
Right.
took everything from them in his meaningless conquest. In this world, the only meaning we can claim is the one we carve out with the edge of a blade. That's why I have armed my men. I have given them the means to fight back. I have given them a voice.
Too many of them. I can't risk the monk's safety. Or Lord Tadashige?
It's what, 1581 Japan?
Odd, you claim to have given your men a voice, but yours is the only one I hear. They call you the
They
Suno,
speak pretty good
do they
English
not?
for 1580.
The Ox is the greatest champion. Is the finest warrior.
Some of the voice actors in this
After
game,
the massacre
uh,
here, we found a young monk
I
and his
don't mean to sound
grandmother.
racist when I say this,
The
but you know
stench
how like
of the
Asians
corpses
struggle
hid
with
them well.
the letter L in words?
The boy could not speak,
Right.
so haunted
There's
by
some
what he had seen.
right. There's some voice actors in this game
How
that struggle
will
with
the
L's and
anger
R's.
of your leader and his men help this
I
boy
think that's mostly
chase the
they
nightmares
don't
from
really
behind
use
his
that
eyes?
so much in their language.
What did you ever do for that boy, my
Grown
lord?
up not using
How
that.
will you deliver the justice he
I might be
deserves?
completely ignorant,
You cannot!
where they haven't really used it their whole
You
life.
would have that boy lie down amongst the corpses and accept death. But I am not that boy. I have a voice, as do all of us!
I probably should have done this as Yasuke. One of the things I like about Yasuke is he towers
My
over
friend,
everybody.
in the name of the hardships we endured together, I give you a choice. The same I now offer the monks of Tanjo-san. Those of you who would join me, I welcome you with open arms. Miki Castle is yours once again. There, you will be reborn. But those of you who would turn your back on dignity and justice, my men will accelerate the grim path you have chosen. Choose wisely.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ox. Lord Tadashige, he tried to shelter these monks. Knows the Ox. I need to free him. He could tell me more.
Well, maybe it was a good thing that I chose to play as her for this. Something tells me if I were to go in like open combat or something, I'd have to worry about the captives. But hey, Dad, you notice the white outline around my character?
Yeah.
That lets you know that you're like completely,
You're hidden.
pretty much, yeah. You're shrouded in the shadows.
Does it change color or anything like if they might be onto you? Is it on or off?
That's just on or off. It still has that awareness meter thing that pops up in the older games. But if you look up in the top center of the screen, you'll see an eye symbol.
Yeah.
If I go out into the light,
Yeah, I see it's crossed off, so that means you're hidden.
it's a light meter. It lets you know how visible you are in the light.
I see it. Yeah.
I will cut you in.
We shall go to the tower, overlooking Meek Castle. We can have a better look from there.
hands down, this is my most favorite Assassin's Creed game, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for the longest of time, Assassin's Creed 3 was my favorite because of the setting. It was the American Revolution, which is...
I remember that. I like that one.
But this one has absolutely topped that one in terms of being my favorite.
Now, is this a PS4 too, or is it just PS5?
Unfortunately, it's just PS5.
Sister told me the other day, was asking about how old that one PlayStation she had was. I think she's getting ready to get PS4. That's what
Lord Tadashige, I'm Naoe. This is Yasuke.
I am just Tadashige now. The Ox and I served the Besso clan together once, before Hideyoshi's assault on Miki Castle. For 2 long years, the Besso clan held out there, until a starvation and dwindling morale did them in. Why do you wish to kill the Ox? What is your involvement in all of this?
He threatens more bloodshed, driven by more hollow platitudes. And yet, his forces are numerous.
You sound surprised, Yasuke. Why did you follow Lord Nobunaga?
Lord Nobunaga empowered me to walk my own path. In doing so, I entrusted him with my loyalty.
Then you understand what we are dealing with.
I suppose you're right, sir. To a degree. But we don't consider those who fight against their will to be our enemy.
What the coercion do you speak of? A lord's orders? One's responsibility to clan and family? When one is mired in war, to choose freedom from obligation is mere cowardice.
And to choose freedom is to choose death. It is what the Ox believes, what he passes on to his recruits.
When Nobunaga marched his forces into Iga, it wasn't simply to kill my people. He tried to kill an idea. An idea that a loose handful of villagers and mere Jizamurai could stand up to him.
You're saying that it is not enough to kill the Ox, that we must crush his movement as well.
And who are you in this scenario, Naoe? You will do as Nobunaga did? Follow in his footsteps?
Nobunaga's methods and mine have nothing in common. We are not the same.
So then, you will kill the Ox?
We will, sir. Anything you can tell us about the Ox will be helpful.
My warrior's instincts have faded. I have no plan for a counterattack. To engage him head-on at Miki Castle would be suicide. He took it with such speed.
It took Lord Hideyoshi 2 years to conquer Miki Castle. We have less support and even less time.
The Ox is a brute, but he's still a warrior. That means he has a plan of attack for us to find. It's not safe here. Where will you go?
Kyokaji Temple. It is one of the few places the Ox does not yet know about. Find me there after you learn more.
Alright, Dad, I'm gonna let you pick. Do I play as Yasuke or Naoe for this?
Well, you should already know the answer. I'm going to...
Oh, I don't.
What?
Well, I don't know the answer.
What do I normally pick if I have the choice?
Nawe.
No.
Alright.
But I don't know anything about the game, so if you think of the other one is better, whatever one you choose.
Well,
I always pick one with girl.
It's more so, do you want to see me take on this castle with overwhelming brute force or with stealth?
That's a good question. Be able to take over the whole thing with brute force?
I've done it before.
Okay. Have you done stealth before too?
Yeah.
Let's see. How long does it take for each?
I could probably complete it quicker with stealth.
Oh.
Because with me playing on the hardest difficulty, it kind of turns into a Dark Souls game when I play as Yasuke.
I mean, all my stuff to you, but I would normally probably choose her.
Honestly,
Assassin's Creed is usually supposed to, but he's more of a silent type.
I'm kind of leaning towards the overwhelming brute force because that will put me out of my comfort zone. I have had a decently irritating day. I'd probably have too much fun breaking through their defenses and just crushing their skulls with a big ass stick.
Well, I'd be more than happy to watch that too.
Our spies will uncover which camp we should investigate. I will give the order.
The ox will die in Miki Castle.
Nawe could reach the top of that pagoda if she wanted a challenge.
You know, I originally came to this place to get that viewpoint. I'm gonna grab that before I continue.
I need to keep out of sight.
Mm-hmm. The one thing about this game I don't like is how the viewpoints work. And what I mean by that is that every time you get to a new viewpoint, it forces you to do that panorama shot where it just like circles everything. However, in this game, you actually have to manually observe all the different things for them to pop up on the map. And it just kind of feels redundant.
Right.
And I really hope that they come out with a setting eventually to where you can just disable that like panorama shot. It should still be night.
I must be ready for a fight here.
Are you ready for the leap of faith, Dad?
Changed it?
What's up? Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's different in this game. For him.
I meant to do that.
Yeah, that's completely different. Does she do it a little bit more gracefully?
Oh yeah, she does it the I hope there's water down here. Okay.
Or the old-fashioned way?
Yeah, she does it the old-fashioned way. But he breaks his back every time. I'm going to play as Nale for this. You know what? No. No. I'm just going to bash some skulls. That's got to be it.
I'd have to say, though, once I finally get to the build where I'm going to try to be a chairman and run a group, I'm definitely going to be aggravated. People just don't listen to shit.
Hello.
We're literally drawing them maps and telling them where to go and what to do, writing them a whole script on how to build and what to... Like, oh, okay, and doing the complete opposite.
That sounds about right.
The Ox took Mickey Castle from here, his last position before the attack.
Some among us are like children. They don't care if they live or die, so long as the Ox is
He
pleased.
really is.
Some of them are children. What do you expect? Go! Go!
I can't do this!
Shoot, no. Climb! No! Fucking damn it. Alright. As long as I don't do hate speech, I don't get in trouble with YouTube. Pretty much, yeah.
I won't go from there because we have to... So just saying regular cuss words isn't really a problem.
Yeah, regular cuss words are fine. It basically just makes it to where you have to be able to prove that you're not a child to be able to watch the video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that doesn't work. That got past that law and underage.
Exactly.
Now, why is it getting, like, gray?
When you do, like, special abilities, it'll do that black and white thing.
I didn't know if it was because you were it's kind of cool you can't see that dude's face. He looks like one of them dolls that don't have the face on them.
The dude I was just beating up against the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At least on my TV, he kind of, like, most of his facial features
I don't know why, but like, I like some of the helmets for Yasuke, but I just prefer to not have him showing the helmet when I'm playing as him. I don't really know why. I think it's more of a fear factor kind of thing, I guess.
I'll be honest, most of the time,
I can kick too. Knocked him over the fence. I need help. The combat in this game, especially on expert difficulty, it can be unforgiving sometimes. And so I tend to like have to really focus, because if I lose focus for like even a moment, I end up dying. I can't tell you how many times I've died in this game already. I love kicking them. I also like how he can just charge through the doors. I just got an achievement. I killed somebody by kicking them off of a high place and it gave me an achievement. Oh, you know what a nightingale floor is, Dad?
A nightingale what?
Floor.
Yeah, I think so.
The thing in Japan where, like, when you walk on the floor, it would make, like, chirping noises.
Yeah.
This game has those.
Oh, okay.
And it's caused quite a few heated debates on Reddit. Because a lot of people think that it was designed to, like, signify intruders. And then a lot of people disagree with that. And it's just caused a lot of debates and a lot of people being called a dumbass.
A lot of people are dumbass.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
There's a lot of people that just love to run their mouth. They hate the nasty shit. No, they don't have to back it up.
Here is where I end you.
The battle plans.
That's a child.
How old are you?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, I was supposed to stand watch if anything. I saw you and I panicked. I'm sorry. If you take that map, though, I'll be punished.
Why did you attack me? I could have killed you.
I saw everyone all dead. I panicked. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
You should have run.
I panicked. I was wrong. Please, I don't know anything.
How did a child like you end up with the Ox?
I heard the Ox speak. He promised everyone we could avenge our dead. I dreamed of going to Miki, learning from our best warriors there, like the Tsuno. But a conscript there, also tough. He turned a lot of the others against the Ox, killed some of our men, then escaped.
The
Oh,
conscript.
Junjiro's still chilling at the
What
hideout.
is his name?
I'm sorry. None
Auntie
of us
Tomiko?
know. I thought I could
Tomato,
find out
yeah.
if he came here. Prove myself. Maybe be the one to, you know.
And when you saw me, you acted. Have you ever taken a life, child? Head to Kyokaiji Temple, to the north. Ask for Nakamura Tadashige. You will be welcome there. Trust me. Will you go there? Wait!
Well, time to clear my wanted status. Ah, shoot, there's still a friggin' dice show somewhere. Alright. Time to find him. Where am I being spotted from? Is it you?
Hi!
No, I'm still yet to get that combo down right.
Just getting into the flow.
Headbutt the man so hard it killed him. Where are you? Ah. There you are.
Have grown.
She needs the chocolate fiber bars, you said? Okay.
some discord among the Ox's ranks. A conscript who rallied others against him and escaped to meet the Ox's men do not know his name yet. I should find him before they do.
Ooh. I got a new katana that does damage whenever I do a deflection as Nawe, which is her version of a parry, pretty much. Where's the key? Where's the key?
A waybill. Wartime supplies for Miki Castle. This could be a way in.
Alright.
How can I get to that chest?
Oh yeah, Nawe can't move those crates that he can as well.
Does that chest hold a camel?
That's another big distinction between the two. And then also Yasuke has some passive abilities you can unlock where he'll get health on kills and whatnot. Aw. I did. You know what I noticed, hon? This outfit practically has her barefoot. I mean, like, she's got some sandals on, but they're basically barefoot.
Looks kind of time appropriate to me.
What do you mean?
That looks like something that they would wear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's also an outfit you can wear with her where, you know, like the wooden block sandal things that they would wear?
Yeah.
You can, there's an outfit that has that on it too.
I don't know why they ever come up with that. Those look like, they always look to me like they were so uncomfortable.
Please give this to someone who needs it most. I am too weak.
Which is why you must eat. You have to stay strong.
My bones are old, but my stock is of great value.
Hi, Prui. Hi. Oh, okay. Forgot I'm not allowed to show her affection or attention. That is her. Her actions say it.
Who was that woman?
A survivor of the massacre at Tanjo-san. The only family she had left was her grandson. And now he's gone too. Did you find anything useful in Hirayama?
The lead was solid. We found the Ox's battle plans for Miki Castle.
Hirayama was once Hideyoshi's base of operations. It makes sense the Ox would have repurposed the camp.
Some of the Ox's soldiers run young.
To Basho Harumasa, anyone willing to pick up a sword and march under his banner is a warrior, no matter the age. Many of his soldiers are just peasants lured in by his talks of justice. His enemies will hesitate to kill them.
Not all his men
I heard
believe
that
in his
too. What was
cause.
that?
I heard of one who went against him and nearly lost his life before escaping. Perhaps he could convince his fellow conscripts to step aside.
Show me those plans you found. They might have a clue on how to proceed. Mikia Castle is nearly impregnable. Nothing goes in or out without Harumasa's permission.
What about his supplies? Surely he doesn't know the exact details of every shipment that gets delivered to the castle.
A man called Hiromichi oversees these. He has no loyalty to the Ox, to anyone but his own wealth, really.
Can Hiromichi be trusted?
No, he cannot. But we are short of options.
Why does this dude
You
always
need
sound
to
like
strike
he's
down
talking
the
like
Ox
in a whisper?
where he stands.
Disarm the Ox, then slip a knife past his guard. That's how we kill him and his movement.
When you are ready, seek me out at my safe house in Mikia Castle Town. We will plan the final assault from there. The decoration is hard to miss. My way of hiding in plain view of the Ox's men.
Is this the child that tried? No, it's not the child. Maybe it is. It's hard to tell with these children. They all look the same. What? Why would it target my ally? That made no sense.
You're the Ronin from Miki Castle who broke rank with the Ox.
Your relationship with the Ox will determine my answer.
He is my target.
Ah, then I am that Ronin.
I need your help to get to him. I don't want to harm any conscript willing to walk away.
Though I am thankful for your blade, I cannot help you, miss. I am in enough trouble as it is. Deserters who followed me have been taken back to Miki Castle. And if that wasn't enough, I've endangered my friend, Seiji. He is being kept in Kanki Castle. These soldiers told me after I bled it out of them.
Sounds like we are both in need of help.
Seiji and I promised to look out for one another. I intend to keep my end of our deal. There are men in Hirata who need saving. Perhaps you could start by helping them. My name is Koshiro. I hope to see you again, miss. You fight well.
Now.
I don't understand how he could fight with that helm, with that hat blocking his view like that.
Easy.
What's up? Okay. Alright.
I'm just gonna leave you on.
I'll probably end up dying before you get back. Called it. Ow. Ow. That did not feel good. Because I prefer to play as her. Yeah, I died playing as her.
Go take a look.
Not so fast, Shinobi!
I'm sure she's okay. And she likes playing with it, and I think that's what matters.
All right.
What's wrong? Huh? Yeah, he went to the store. What? Exactly what I said. Yes.
Nothing here.
Damn, they captured Koshiro.
Can I turn the light off? Yeah. "25 minutes from when I noticed you were asleep."
our chance to fight back?
You have been blinded by the Ox's promises, just like all the others.
Seiji, listen. In another life, we were brothers. We fought together, bled together. All our youth was spent at war. Against the Uragami, Akamatsu, Lord Hideyoshi, the Besho.
And now, you war against me. Your dearest friend. Your talents. Wasted. We could have made a difference.
We could have. Yes. You are prepared to make the Ox answer for what he has done?
And free those under his control, including the deserters.
Some will refuse saving. Some are already lost. How do you deal with them?
Whatever you are going to do, just do it! Our cause will not end with me.
Our history clouds my judgment. You will have to decide. Is Seiji worth saving?
Is he a guy that I can get as a ally? I don't want to fuck that up if that's the case. He is not somebody I can have as an ally.
I had hoped... Never mind. You are clearly prepared to do what is necessary.
The friend you once promised to care for is long gone.
Now, I am off to Miki Castle for the deserters. Find me there.
I trust Koshiro will come through for Yasuke and the deserters. I can help them, but we still need a way to sneak in.
Octopus, boiled and marinated in vinegar. A taste you will never forget.
You have made the right choice coming to me.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm back, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That one. That one. Actually.
What's up?
Something, Nate.
Yeah, I thought you were talking to me.
Now I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm trying to figure out how to do something and exactly how to do it.
I'm sorry to see you leave.
I am honored to show you my wares. You know where to find me.
Are you Hiromichi's man?
Maybe. You know it?
Maybe. I'd like a word with him.
Come. He's expecting you. Did the Ox send you to kill Hiromichi?
Why do you ask?
They merely tolerate each other. Lord Harumasa isn't fond of men who won't willingly die in his name. I would not be surprised if the Ox sends one of his true believers to conclude their business.
What if I told you I was sent to kill him?
Then I would tell you that you don't need to kill me as well. I'm just paid to guard the docks.
I will keep that in mind. But I'm not here for that.
Like I said, I'm just paid to guard the docks. something happening?
Stop! No one goes in.
Now, no playing with the gun. Let her through.
You deserved it. It's as simple as that.
You're serious?
Welcome to my home, miss. I have heard such tales of you.
You've heard of me?
No need for modesty, miss. The Ox told me all about your exploits against his armies.
So you admit it. You're the Ox's man.
Oh, please. Do I look like one of the Bestio's obedient dogs? Do you believe I come to here on command?
Then what is it you want?
What I have is a simple business proposal. And like any good business, it stands to benefit us both. Bestio Harumasa intends to replace me with a faithful commander. He grows tired of my distaste for his grandiose speeches. His men are positioned at Takasago Shrine. Eliminating this mutual enemy would be quite beneficial, wouldn't you say?
If I could get closer to the Ox, then I would say our interests are aligned.
Do this for me, and I will smuggle you inside Miki Castle. A fair trade. Then it's settled. I will await your return.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble. The Ox is asking his commander to stay on the boat and guard the shipment himself. Which means I know where he is.
Swim on that one. That's too much underwater, if you can swim from here to there.
What'd you say?
I said, I see now that you can swim. Do you do much underwater, or is it just kind of swim from here to there?
It's just swim from here to there. So far, I haven't really, I haven't found anything underwater yet.
It's not like the one where you can dive down and go underwater. Yep.
You can, but the water is not all that deep. This is the deepest the water has been I've seen.
Like all the water?
So far, yeah.
I kind of like the one where she would go diving and stuff. It's kind of cool. You have to stay away from the sharks.
Yeah.
That was kind of a new thing that was made. So they have like chat rooms and stuff on this game.
Mm-hmm.
They have a city chat where they have all the people that's on the server can talk and do whatever. Then you have group chat for whoever's in your group, and then you have private chat, so you can type between individuals. Well, for some reason they won't let you be able to try to start a chat with somebody until you're VIP level 3. Which I'm VIP level 2. I just turned it yesterday. I've been playing for 7 days, and it looks like I probably got another 10 or 12 days possibly before I hit VIP 3. And so I'm trying to run this stuff with nobody else on it. None of the management is on here except for me right now.
Right.
So I'm trying to get these people to come over and help me build this building. And so I send out a message in the group chat. And they're all on the other side of the map playing around doing nothing that'll help. and I can't message them individually like, hey man, come over here.
A shipment manifest, including suppliers and cost of goods.
I don't understand why they would do that.
Latest cargo.
Also, like in early games, if I would be able to start a chat, like when I'm only like level 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, I could be recruiting people, talking to people, and getting a group together, but I can't do that until I'm like level 40 or something, 2.5 weeks in.
Yeah, that don't make sense. Can you pay for VIP?
You can buy... Every day you get a free chest and a free package, which upgrades, and you get 100 VIP points. I'm at 500 out of 2,000 on VIP 2. So I gotta come up with 1,500 points, which is, I'm thinking maybe 15 days. I don't know if each day you get a little bit more. I don't, but I think it's 100 points a day. Or they have, it's called an exclusive cast, but it doesn't look like it gives you the VIP points that you need. I think it's just a time thing that you have to
the Ox's man is dealt
so much time.
Your reputation is well earned, miss. I knew I could count on you.
Now, how about getting me inside Mickey Castle?
We'll get you inside Mickey right under the Ox's nose.
And then
that will be easy compared to what you have done. With my competition gone, they will be desperate for my shipments.
It's just, like I said, it's just a little frustrating because right now I've got,
the Ox is a formidable opponent.
CEO.
It is good to have allies in this fight.
Is that what you think we are? Do you think I care whether Lord Hideyoshi or some bestial ruffian rules Harima?
Just make good on your promise.
Certainly. Like you made good on yours. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have found the ship's manifest on that commander you so graciously killed. If I were to have it, I could ensure the continued flow of goods into Harima. Make sure nobody goes hungry. It will also let me cut off competition at the root. But surely that's less important than the people
build a
of
club,
Harima.
and it takes right now it's just me.
You deserve to die poor. But the people of Harima shouldn't have to suffer to ensure your ruin.
Setting aside your moral objections in the pursuit of the greater good.
2 hours and
Our mutual friend the Ox would approve. Here,
but the more people
a
that
simple token of my
accelerate
undying
and
gratitude.
send a car over to it, but they're all on the other side of the map.
Tadashige is expecting us in Mickey Castle town. The Ox will be the next to fall.
Right.
But I seem to have gotten into and helping a decent. But the management seems to know what they're doing, most part. And like I said, we had went from like when he started. I'm not for sure exactly where he started, like not level, but 15 or 16 or something like that. And then I got with him like a few hours after he had started the group. So we went from something like level 13, 14, 15, something like that, to Hyde was level 1 for a minute, and we just kept going back and forth where we would go 1, and then they would go 1, and then we would go 1. Still kind of like that, but
are you ready to move against the Ox?
Now they're back on top again by 0.01 points.
Ready.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been kind of like that where once we went from 15 up to the top, we've just been battling back and forth between that one group. And they've been recruiting and we've been recruiting just to kind of get our numbers up. And
we have met the men behind the insurrection. A Ronin named Koshiro. He since returned to Mickey Castle.
And he will keep the conscripts from defending the Ox?
He went and built a bunch of clubs.
As many as possible.
haphazardly.
But there are plenty who are convinced of the Ox's cause.
Hiromichi has agreed to help. He will smuggle me into Miki Castle undetected. I'll cover the high ground, take down the gunmen watching the front gate, in the area where the deserters are held.
Then I will face down the Ox, defeat him in front of his followers.
Knowing him, it is a duel he will not refuse. You will likely need to face the Tsuno as well.
The Ox is champion. If I kill the Ox, will the Tsuno relent?
I sheltered the monks who suffered at Tanjo-san, gave them food, water. It was not enough. The silence that hung between their grateful smiles, it spoke loudly of the one thing I could not give them.
Justice.
I wonder about the Tsuno, what he saw that made him the Ox's willing instrument.
Train them and teach them how to dance.
The Ox must die, but the killing the Tsuno is that the justice.
Storyline, but there's a battle side of it where you go online and you're fighting, where you train your girls to fight and stuff, or dance. That's their fighting skills, or singing is fighting skills, and dance is their weapons or protection skills. And so they go out and battle each other. So it's like 4 different kind of games put together. It's actually quite fun. I've never been into these kind of games, but I started playing them right after I had my teeth pulled. I didn't have anything else to do, and I've been playing since then, and been learning and kind of getting into it.
One cannot know what the Tsuno saw, but true warriors choose their own path, including the Tsuno.
Then we will be the ones to walk him down this path to its inevitable end.
Yes, if it comes to that.
Forgive me. The Tsuno's words at Tanjo-san still ring clear in my ears.
He accused you of letting down that boy and his grandmother.
He spoke the truth. I no longer know what I am fighting for.
I think you do, sir. You will recognize it when we win.
Oh no, that's fine. There's a conversation log that you can pull up in case you miss anything.
But no matter. Send them to Kyokaji. Send Koshiro and his compatriots.
Okay.
Oh, hold on a second. I gotta talk to this. I'm gonna get right there.
Koshiro is expecting me. Keep us alive?
Focus on keeping yourself alive, and I'll handle the rest. See you inside, Yasuke.
Yasuke, you're right on time.
Will the conscripts put up a fight?
They surely will, but not against you.
And they'll say, oh, I've never played before. And so I'm like, okay, well, I stuff that I know or whatever. Then next thing I know, I'm like, I've been playing for 6 years. Level 2 million characters. Why the hell would you play this and tell me you never played it?
Probably to try to get something out of you.
To me, it doesn't make sense because it's like all the people in management
now for the
like the chairman when I first started talking again,
your brothers here need you more than I do,
he gave me the
help them
inclination that he really didn't know a whole lot. He's only been playing a little bit, enough to kind of know some stuff, but he's not really know much. And so I said, you know what? Hell, we'll learn some shit together. Why not? And then after about 3 days, I come to find out, he plays and he knows some shit. He put one of us to the test. He damn near wrote a book. Like, do this, do this, do that. And I actually learned some stuff from that But I was just like, why would you sit there and tell me that for 3 days that you don't know what you're doing?
Soldiers. Can you move? We will get you out of here.
It is you. I won't let you hurt me again. Help! Somebody! The enemy is...
No, but I'm kind of in territory now that I'm not for sure about, because I've kind of instructed people on where to go and how to do stuff and everything, and it's done really well. But now I'm to a point that
you cut
doing
down
something I've not actually done before, and now I'm in charge, and nobody else here that I was hoping would be.
To the masters of the land, a koku of rice is worth more than a peasant's life.
More lives thrown away for a cause built on impossible promises, a cause built on bloodshed. The Besso lords gave up their lives to end the bloodshed. You tarnished their name.
A lapdog of Nobunaga has nothing to offer in the name of peace.
One of the members of
Have you come here to continue your lord's campaign of cruelty?
I am simply here to claim your head, Besho Harumasa, to show your men the hollowness of your words.
A challenge. I accept. Conviction guides my blade, Yasuke. What guides yours?
It is a mistake to fight for one single cause. We are not of singular belief or emotion, Harumasa.
If you fight for everything, then you fight for nothing.
Conviction guides your sword, my lord. And I am that sword.
You want to fight me, samurai? Very well. Tsuno is the sword with which I will strike you down. I fight through you now, Tsuno. I await news of your victory at the Tenshu.
So be it.
Not what we expected, but not surprising.
We must go on.
Yasuke, I'm counting on you. I'll be bringing some deserters to greet you.
Face me!
You do not need to prove anything to him. Walk away, Tsuno. Think of your loved ones.
I am, sir. That is why I cannot walk away. We fight for our home. Surely you can see that.
You fight for an idea of home, not for the people in it.
Yeah.
You fight for an idea of home.
Yeah, there's certain combos you can do. It's basically you have the light attack and the heavy attack, and you kind of just alternate between them however way you want. But with the Kanabo, the weapon I'm using now, there's like combo finishers that you can do that you can chain into like another combo finisher. But it has to be the alternating one.
My grandmother. She will worry. Please tell her.
How do I find her? What is your name?
Hideyoshi killed so many of us. I couldn't do anything. Just a boy. Bata. Goodbye. I hope you understand.
Yasuke.
That's everyone. Just like you said. Miss Naoe, it was an honor. Is there someone who could look after these people?
Nakamura Tadashige. One of us will take you to him. The other will deal with the ox. I only killed the Tsuno to get to my true target. The ox is next.
Tadashige is expecting us. Come. I'll join you when they're safe.
People, I should be fine. They would have to send like a whole troop, like a tribe of people. I might be in trouble.
Right.
Between my two characters, if I run them together, they I'm to the point where they're starting to kick me up pretty good.
Gotta do all that again? Alright.
Justice itself? Blood of the spirit of conviction? I will. Jeopardize by coming here. You would kneel and let me plunge my blade in your neck. The Tsuno's blood is on your hands. You think you are different, but you are wrong. The Tsuno's blood is on your hands.
We've taken the deserters somewhere safe.
Safe. They return to a life without dignity.
Tell us about the boss.
Okay.
Your leader. I want to know everything.
You cut down my men, invade our home, to inquire about a box? I never cared about the Tatsu's ambitions. He could not help Harima.
Then why were you in Setsu that night?
The Tatsu gave me power, and in exchange, I gave him my word. First time I ever set foot outside of Harima.
Nothing? There's nothing you can tell us?
The Tsuno. Who was he?
The massacre at Tanjo-san was his first death. Now, he dies as the Tsuno. That is all that matters. I will see him soon. What of those that remain? What can you offer them that I could not? As I thought. Nothing.
Enough.
A life in wartime. A fitting end. Thank you, Yasuke.
His cause dies with him. It's done.
He offered wayward men a way forward. For many, that was enough.
No. Harumasa was just a man. A man who exploited the suffering of this land. Circumstances drove the Tsuno to join the Ox. And there will be more like that young monk.
Had the circumstances been different, I could see myself fighting alongside the Tsuno. Had I placed my faith in a different cause, a different leader, I would have known that young man's name.
Faith is a Nanban concept, Yasuke. It has no place in a time of war.
Faith is a feeling with the soul over the mind. There was no logic to the Ox's vision, but the Tsuno believed in it. He had to. Is that so different from why I fight? I search my soul for an answer, but I cannot say.
Then I will say it. The Ox used words like justice to control others. You don't. You're different.
How do you know?
You don't speak of justice, you embody it. You seek to free people, not mold them to your vision of the world. I know your vision, because we share it.
Know it all.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Let's.
I should stay hidden here.
Who's there? We'll stop her!
Okay.
Craziness I see my faces.
Do what now?
I said it never ceases to amaze me. The craziness I see.
Oh yeah.
There was some dude over there. He was probably about 4'10".
Activity.
Looks like a toothpick, skinny as a toothpick. Over there dancing around in the park. And occasionally yelling at somebody. I'm not very sure if he was yelling at himself or someone else. But there was nobody else there.
One less obstacle in my path.
Where's this last page?
Something is not right.
There it is.
They've gone up there. Just surrender. Shadow. They're up there.
Oh, y'all don't want to come up here and fight me?
Give me one shot. They've gone up already. You won't break me.
So you finally got to see my crystals I sent you?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I'd like to get the light bulb for that dragon oil burner that you traded with Kensington years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The dish is gone. I have no idea where it's at, but I put one of my crystal bulbs in
Best if I remain on
Get
sea.
a little fucking bulb for that, so make that light up.
That'd be pretty cool.
They're supposed to have them at Lowe's, but I don't know. A couple places here in town, they said they had them, but they had the ones that looked exactly like it, but they're not the exact ones. So they were.
That's not normal. I saw that. I'll cut you in half.
Damn.
I saw that the icicles would fall off the end of the cliff when you were climbing by it.
Yeah, you can actually use it to distract the guards and enemies.
Like just by crawling over it and it falls, or do you grab a hold of it and throw it?
You can throw shurikens at them and whatnot.
Okay.
You know what? Where did I find them? I want to say it was... Is it this way?
Some of these other groups on here, and a few of them blatantly seem like they have no idea what they're doing.
Right.
So it's kind of good because where I'm trying to learn new stuff, I don't have to worry about them coming over and attacking and all that crap and everything.
Do not interfere, stranger. The fate of our melon harvest is about to be decided!
That depends on the sky and not the sword, doesn't it?
For generations, the Suika family has waged battle with the Makuari melon clan. And for generations, the harvest of the champion has prospered.
Both harvests cannot be prosperous?
Insanity! Which is your favorite? The delicious Suika, or the mediocre Makuari?
Makuauri are more fragrant and sweet. I like them better.
Disgraceful! You will suffer the consequence of your terrible choice.
Once again.
Okay, I want to start off by saying that I tried to fight these two guys back when I was level 9. And they were so high level that if I got hit by them once, I would die. And I have a... I don't remember if it's... I think it's an armor that... Every time I attack, it gives me a 3% chance to remove one health segment. Just completely remove it. And so I equipped daggers because they had the highest attack speed. And just started spamming attacks and blocking and dodging and everything. And like I had them down to where I just needed that 3% to hit one more time. And I would have beat him, and then I ended up getting hit and died. And I had tried it like 15 times.
The Makuauri has won the title of Melon Lord.
Definitely no yokai here. Just two farmers with a fiery passion for... melons.
So was super the right answer?
Whichever one you pick, you fight the other person.
Oh, so either way you fight one?
Yeah. Yeah, I tried doing Suka as well, just to see if anything changed, and you just fight the other person.
Actually, we have a couple Japanese players on our team. I could possibly, they were online, message them and ask them what these words mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, I played with people from France, Tokyo, and Singapore, and China, Russia, Canada, Mexico, it's kind of cool to get to talk to people from other countries and stuff a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
That was a close one.
Now you die!
One less obstacle in my path.
Can you do like in Red Dead Redemption where you pick the place you want to go and hit a button and the horse will go there, or do you have to guide the horse the whole way?
You have to manually go there. There's no auto follow or anything. Come on. What's with the green smoke? I'm looking for a cave.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
You know, it would be nice if I could rotate the damn map.
How big is this map compared to?
Compared to what?
Other Assassin's Creed.
They said that this one's on the smaller side. They said it's about the size of Origins, I think, or like 80% of the size of Origins. But it's the smaller size. There's a river. River might lead to cave.
What's the one with Deimos and
Odyssey.
That one pretty good size board there.
That one's the biggest map.
Is it the biggest of all? Or just...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, and it's got a lot of stuff. Actually, like I said, that's really one of my favorites. Gameplay, character build up or whatever. It's one of my favorites. I really like the one where blonde-haired dude riding around with the ships and stuff.
Black Flag.
Yeah, Black Flag. And I like that too. And the one you American, I don't think I ever finished that one. I'm not correct. I remember watching the replay. I played it a little bit, but I'm not sure if I know I made it pretty far in. you're trying to get to, or you just...
Trying to find the Yuki Onna, and all the info I have is she was spotted in Omi during winter. She is north of Suzuka foothills. She is at Kawachi Kazaana Cave. And so, I'm basically just combing. Damn, how the hell did I get that far off of the river? I'm kind of just combing all of this area trying to find it.
You ever watch the movie Spaceballs?
No.
Mel Gibson, or Mel, anyway, they did a spoof off the Star Wars.
Right.
Don't rush. Don't rush. It's pretty funny. It's got like different kind of segue, or not segue, but different.
The Snow Woman. They say to kiss her icy lips is to know love one moment and death the next.
Anyway, there was a scene in there where they were out in the desert and they were looking for somebody. Guys are like, comb the desert. They literally had them out there with like 5
Join
foot
me
combs.
inside.
They had 2 people
Let
taking
me
combs and
warm
combing the
you.
desert.
That's funny.
And dude was like, he's like, have you found anything? Like, not yet, sir. We haven't found anything. And have you found anything? No. And then there's these 2 black guys with one of the little hair picks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, have you found any? Found shit. It was one, at the time it was like kind of one of the funniest lines in the movie. You'll have to watch the movie to understand what I'm talking about. Play before your time.
Keep your hands to yourself. Hikojiro never loved me. He ripped out my heart. So I gave him some food, then ripped out. Hikojiro never loved me. He ripped out my heart. Hikojiro never loved me. He ripped out my heart. So I gave him some food.
Her heart was cold, but she was no Yuki Onna. What is that stench?
It's a lot of dead men.
So many. And all men. A dead Yama looks like he had a letter on him. Brothers in bloodshed. Words of a warrior, not a monk. And these marks. Ominous.
I'm glad I decided to follow the river downstream.
Well, in real life, that's usually not a bad idea. Either fall down or up, but sometimes if you're falling up, you might bad position. Down one is better position. Not always.
Yeah, I tried following it up and it just led to nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow it downstream. Like, maybe if I find this river, if I follow this river, it'll lead me to the cave. And sure enough, it did. One thing they did away with on this game is being able to climb whatever. Now you can only climb, yeah, like within reason. Well, it's like this wall. Like if it doesn't have handholds, and it won't let you climb it. When I'm done with this castle home, we're going to go lay down, okay?
I see. It wouldn't let you jump to the right. It had to have the handhold. Now there's no hiding the bodies or anything like that?
There is, but
don't worry about it.
I'm not too worried about it. One, because it is not easy to do that with her unless you grab them in like a chokehold with your grappling hook, like this. and then even then they can break out of that. Because if you try to carry them as Nawe...
You can't pick them up after they're dead?
No, you can.
Oh, sorry.
But, so this is how fast she can go while carrying them standing up. And then this is how fast she goes while crouched.
Well, I mean, you gotta think in real life.
No, I know.
Full-grown man, you're not gonna walk real fast.
Most of the time, I don't bother with fighting them.
Right. Do it right, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, it also kind of works in my favor to be able to lure more enemies to where I want them to be.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Make a noise or place something over somewhere for them to find, or like a body, and bring all the people over there. I stepped on a nail today.
That's not good.
Man, I was over there working on that fence with Tammy, and he assured me that the boards that he had got, he had taken all the screws and nails out of, which for the most part he had. But, of course, I would find the one nail that he missed.
Naturally.
And I had the board leaning up against the fence, and the wind was blowing and stuff, and I went to turn, and the wind blew the board, almost hit me with it. And I said, well, what the hell? So then I had moved, and I was doing something else, and then it seemed like every time I turned my back to the fence, wind would blow and throw one of the boards at me. So one of the boards that had thrown at me had a very small pointing up, and I didn't see it. Of course, I stepped right on that son of a bitch and stabbed it right to my big toe.
Not fun for me.
How bad is it?
Luckily, I've worked on construction sites for years, decades of my life. I know to be very careful when you not put all your weight down really quickly.
Right.
Never. So it barely touched me a little. I think it went in about a
Time for that.
But it's not hooked right now, so I just gotta keep an eye on it. Hope I don't get no tetanus. I ain't get tetanus up probably 30 years.
They're gone. I've been toyed with.
That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. It'd be nice if this air bubble would go away.
Belly or in your chest?
In my chest. I get them semi-frequently. It's
I
very
do see here,
uncomfortable.
not as much as I used to. I figured out a way where I could kind of like take my fist and gently pound on my, find the air bubble and gently pound on my chest a little bit, and then it eventually kind of work loose.
Yeah, that sometimes works for me. Is that the last one? No.
Wait! What was that?
I should hang on to this.
Huh?
I found an underwater loot thing, Dad. Where's this last die show?
I don't see it yet.
You see the...
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Something's up.
There you are.
out there? Get her now. I'll take care of you.
I'll look over there.
This is the end.
Why?
Lost sight of them. This ends now. Die for that.
One of the things I think is pretty cool about this game is the Viewpoint music changes per region.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Some of them are subtle changes, but then others are very noticeable.
Back to business. The blade of the Naginata spirals, thrusts, and cuts straight to the marrow. My art is one of true and terrible intent. Each strike performed as if in the thick of battle. Do you wish to learn?
Nice.
That all happened within the last couple hours since I've been leading everything. Not necessarily because of that. But
nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm getting pretty tired and my chest won't stop hurting.
Alright. It looks pretty cool. I like what I've seen so far.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, now I guess I'm gonna have to start playing Assassin's Creed then. Start with the ones that play. I got a while to go. Well, I love if you want to come tomorrow night or whatever, just get a hold of me.
I will. I love you, Dad.
Alright, I love you.
Good night.